What up, though? What up, though?
What up, though, Dre? Thanks for coming on, man. Is that right though? On the album cover to "Can't Hold Me Back," that was supposed to be LL and Big Daddy Kane.
No, not Big Daddy Kane. That was LL and Kool D. You know, because they had their beef going on at the time. Yeah. So it was like I was repping Detroit, taking the two top, guys out of the game, and it was all just on a hip hop respect level. Because first of all, I come up listening to Treacherous 3 and Kool D, L.A. Sunshine, Special K. They had those hits, man. All of on some lyrical, knowledge, based, format, and so I come up with him. I'm loving him. But then when Crush Groove came out and we seen LL, make his debut on that film talking about box, and hit that radio, he took over at that point in time. So we was riding with him at that time. We was like high school, whatever, about to graduate whenever that came out. And but when they started their little hip hop beef, and it was like, we was riding with L at the time, and they Kool D, they was getting equal billing, like, and I didn't really, get it. I guess, like the young generation now, they look at their heroes like us. We played out. We ain't, we can't get with these little young guys or whatever like that. But some of us still can, and some of us still, they don't know the whole full history of it. So, I just repped for the D pretty much, and in the Midwest, in general, like I say, I rep Akron, Ohio too. That's where I graduated from when I moved from Detroit to Akron with my family. And but yeah, so I did the I Don't Like You song first. It was This a Kool D, but then I didn't want to seem like I was riding LL bandwagon trying to help him diss Kool D. So even though he was, the shit to us at that time, I dissed him equally to balance that shit out. Like, what, matter of fact, I ain't helping jump on your team. Fuck you too. We repping the D, and it was all the hip hop thing. So, that's what that first album. Actually that album cover was a remix of our second 12-inch that we ever came out with, the Out of Reach. It was Out of Reach, Lame Loser, and I Don't Like You. Because, like I say, it didn't get the full swing because the LL song wasn't on the album release. So a lot of people haven't heard that, but that's going to change soon. But, so that's just the history of that album cover and, the background about it. But it's more to that story, too, but you'll hear that later because it's a long story.